Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat.
Good morning! Yes, good morning. I just woke up. Weather update for today. Oh my God. Since last night, it's been raining. I woke up around 5 a.m. because I'm planning to go jogging, but can make it because it's like I said, it's raining. I was here on the third floor having my coffee. So James update today, he is doing better than 2 days ago, but he haven't slept last night, so we stay awake for all night watching TV in the living room. But me, I sleep in our room. But right now he's on the bed because of course he don't have sleep. So I joked with him this morning. I said, so it's time for you to sleep. So you're like a call center for you. You sleep this morning and the night you're awake. Well, we was already aching to be feeling better so that he can do things. I know it's not normal for James to just laying in the bed all day. But of course, he's not feeling good. His body was aching. So that's all he need, a plenty of rest. But I'm really glad that last night is not that so hot like two nights ago. So hoping and wishing he's better and that he can do his stuff already.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. It is a Friday afternoon right now, and I've been in bed since Tuesday evening, Tuesday night. It's been hard on me. So I believe that I got dengue fever. We had went down with a guest down the beach to another resort restaurant and all down there to all eat together. And that evening we went down, there was just an absolute swarm of mosquitoes there. It was just unbelievable. And not only us, but we seen people sitting around at all the other tables was battling them. I mean, battle them, like seriously battle them, not just like a occasional little slap at themselves trying to get one. It was just a swarm. And our guest Andy, he had some slack like pants on, or whatever, kind of loose pants, maybe like cargo pants is what he had on or something. And he had shoes and all on. But I had shorts and flip-flops, so I had bare legs and feet, and they were just eating me up. So we asked for a fan, and they brought a fan, and we focused it mostly to our guest Andy, because you know he's our guest, and plus he's kind of taking us, treat us and everything. We just, you know, you need to take care of your guests first, you know. And they only brought one fan, so let's focus to Andy. But Andy was trying to share it back over to us too. So he's a real gentleman, and we could see the people even at the other tables just suffering. So we kind of hurried up on our food and trying to eat faster and get on out of there, because it was just a bad situation. And as soon as I knew we were getting up, I took that fan, and Andy assisted me with it, and we got it turned and pointed over to another table and to some small children. And the people instantly said thank you, you know, because the mosquitoes were so bad at their table too, the whole place. And I had a spotlight and I shined it in the air, and it was just literally a solid swarm. And Andy, he can back this up in comments because he's one of our viewers. You'll see him a lot of times as Smurf Crusher or Try Science. And anyway, after that, I picked up kind of feeling a little icky and had a little bit of a headache. And then we went to go to a fiesta the next morning, and we had a visitor, Scott, come out. I asked Scott to go with me to John Pierre JP's fiesta in the neighboring town, and I told them then I had a little bit of a headache. I kind of had thought about even bailing out on going. And when we left there and come home, and Scott hung out for a little while, and then he left, man, I was feeling miserable. And then all of a sudden, fever set in, and a rash set in on my back, and my joints started hurting, and my abdomen, and I was just, all the bad things that happen when your abdomen hurts. And I just wanted to get to the bed, and when I got to that bed, I was there. That was the end of it, man. I was there. I couldn't take nothing in. Anything that went in went out. And my body hurt, my joints hurt, my bones hurt, my neck, my ankles, everything down in my back, everything hurt. Oh man, did it hurt. And my eyes still feel kind of tender. Just to touch your eyes hurt. And man, the fever, it would go up and it'd go down, it'd go up and it'd go down, and man, oh man. But I tell you what, that Melinda, she was something else. She really has been taking care of me. But I can tell she's kind of getting more out with it too, bless her heart. And plus, she had other little things that was aggravating her. Nothing with me. I'm not saying that I was aggravating her. But she just had a lot on her hands with me being down and other things she's trying to handle. So it's been a journey. And my kiddo right here, Gila, she said that at school you have a classmate in the hospital right now with dengue also, right? And in our area, well, not just our area, all around everywhere, a lot of places, Philippines, there is a huge outbreak of it in the country right now. One of our other viewers, Tom, up by Rojas, he wrote that his brother-in-law is trying to need to get into the hospital, I think, with another illness that is also goes around, and there was no beds available. It was full of cases of dengue. So yeah, it's had me whooped down. I've been down for days having a baby. Yeah. Plus I got characters like this keep my spirits up. Keep me happy. Yeah. Yeah, Mel's been amazing, and her coming in and loving me and keeping me happy, that's been a good thing too. It has. So anyway, that's what's been going on here, and it's kind of had me down. And now I think Mop has, has the fever, and I think has dengue, and Marvin.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Uncle Marvin is feeling better now. But Uncle
we hear over in that community next door that there's a lot of people sick over there, possibly with it right now. Lots of cases being reported. Lots of cases. So I didn't get it as bad as some people do, but it was painful enough. It was bad enough. So do a little research on that. It's a very painful disease and joint stuff. Even holding this phone right now, it's really got me aching. But I'm a tough old sucker, and I got good people around me that love me and take care of me. And of course, you know, we know the common sense things like electrolytes and things like that. And you know, keeping your body hydrated, and you know, like Andy said, it's not just about taking more water in. you got to take electrolytes in. That's why they'll, here in the Philippines, I'll call it, they put you on dextrose. You know, they say they're going to give you dextrose, but States will just call it, you know, they're going to give you an IV or glucose or whatever, you know. But I ate a lot of fruit. Like Mel would squeeze different citrus and calamansi and all, and oranges, and I'm drinking a lot of that. I've taken, I would go put some salt into it with it, and you know, it'd be water and juice, and then I put a little salt into it, and so kind of making my own electrolyte right there. I stayed away from coffee during that time. I tried to taste it a couple times. I didn't want it. And I noticed my taste buds are still off for it even today. I don't want it. But my appetite's really low. I haven't taken in a whole lot of food because whatever you took in, you got to take out. So don't listen to me, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving run-of-the-mill what I've heard. You do your own research or go to a doctor. Don't play with this. If I thought that it was getting any worse than it was, I would have definitely got into a hospital. So I knew where my threshold was at, though.
And it is strong wind. It is so strong. Wow.
It's also been hard for the rest of them to work because of this bad weather. Because I was not down here, I had not been able to record the work that went on here with the guys. So they had got this walls poured down on the lower part, and that's as far as we're pouring concrete up on this. Let me back up a little bit where you can get a better perspective. And then the rest of it's going to get like a wood framing built in, and some windows, and a sheet metal on the walls and stuff like that. So that's going to be the door opening over there, but the cantina kitchen area will end up getting built in this spot here. It's been a very poor work week. I'm telling you now, there's some hard waves coming in. If you see that, you see what I mean. It is not a joke, boy. She is some rough oceans. Well, I guess that those were about 10-foot waves that I was seeing out there. Just now when I was upstairs, I had this website that I go to that keeps up with all the weather around the world, the wind currents, the waves, you know, everything going on, gust, all that. You can see everything, every detail, break it down as fine as you want. And the waves here right now are 11.5 feet. So they were bigger than what I thought, but I wasn't too far away from it. I knew they looked like they had to be at least 10 foot tall. Boy, the wind is unreal right now.
Good morning. Yes, good morning. Woke up a weather like this. It is so windy, even I think 1 week already like this. It's too windy, and meanwhile I'm not feeling good since yesterday, and yeah, because I am stubborn, you know. I don't believe, you know, mostly Filipino, like my mother always, don't go, you know, with the rain, you know. If your head is wet, you know, from the rain, you must to be take shower. But I'm stubborn, and I'm not really listen that one. So besides of that, yesterday, even though I'm sick, I went to running and Zumba. See that one, how hard-headed me. But you know, always don't love your sickness. I'm running a fever tonight. The night is always getting worse, so I feel cold at the moment. So I have a blanket here. Got a headache. The worst thing is cause this headache because of my cough. I keep coughing very hard, and I take different kind of medicine already. I feel that my fever is kinda high. It's not really totally bad. I can still survive. But yeah, I'm here resting, and maybe I'm just gonna sleep here in the couch because it's elevated, you know, the chair. And I don't want there to the bedroom because it's you have a cough. It's kind of making it worse. So I'm thinking to just stay it here.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning from a ongoing habagat, which is what they call like the monsoonal inflow here in Western Visayas, Philippines. Yeah, we have had back-to-back typhoons here in the Philippines, and low pressures and typhoons and tropical storms that develop sometimes into a typhoon after it gets on up north of here going towards China, Vietnam, or Japan. But the one thing that every one of them have in common is it causes a monsoonal inflow to come in on us from the southwest. And the south for me is directly straight out the beach, and the west being right over here across this way. So we're catching that monsoonal inflow comes in right across right there, down from there, blowing across here, bringing in big waves, current, just a massive amount of rain. So we're not taking any direct blows from a typhoon. Some of them can be 700, 800, 1,000 miles away, you know, or further. But the massiveness of the storms, the circulation, the draw that they pull is coming in, kind of like my southern draw, right across us right here. And so we're just catching it on every one of them. Over the past couple of days, we've had 10 and 12-foot waves out here. Now, if anybody wants to know, yes, my Bayakubos are there and they're standing there perfect, no damage.